A lot of great Broadway shows opened in 2019. There were some not so great ones as well, but let's not dwell on those. Hi, I'm Zachary Stewart, chief critic for TheaterMania, and this is my personal list of the 5 best Broadway shows of 2019. Number 5. Moulin Rouge is Broadway's spectacle of the year. Marvel, as a very attractive cast, sings and dances to over 70 pop songs, all mashed together to tell an improbable story of bohemian love. This show is like a high-concept wedding reception that gets audiences of all ages singing and dancing in their seats. It's totally nuts and ridiculously fun. Number 4. Heidi Shrek recalls her days competing for scholarship money in American Legion halls in What the Constitution Means to Me. Decades of living as a woman in America color her enthusiasm for America's founding document in this show that is part memoir, part debate, and completely exhilarating. The Broadway run finished in August, but you can expect to see a production in a theater near you in 2020. Number 3. Talking Heads frontman David Byrne makes his Broadway debut in American Utopia. Byrne leads 11 musicians in some of his best songs, old and new. They all carry their instruments around with them on stage like super talented crustaceans, and they never stop dancing. This show is pure joy on a Broadway stage. Number 2. The best revival of the year is hands down the dark reimagining of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma. Without changing a single word in the script, director Daniel Fish and his company explore the dark undertones of this musical about the conflicts between cowmen and farmers in pre-statehood Oklahoma. The environmental staging invites us into this community, which is not nearly as wholesome as you might assume from a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical. And the number 1 Broadway show of 2019 is The Inheritance. Playwright Matthew Lopez transposes E.M. Forster's Howard's End to a circle of gay men living in New York City today. This epic 2-part drama is about lost history and found family. Memorable performances by Kyle Soller, Lois Smith, and Paul Hilton will have you blubbering in your seats. Seriously, I go to hundreds of shows every year and I never cry, but I was a wreck after The Inheritance. And that proves that even an ice queen can still melt under the bright lights of Broadway. That's it for 2019. I'm Zachary Stewart, and I'll see you on the aisle in 2020.